Today, on the 15th of August, is my birthday. I turned 26 today, and so we're gonna throw myself a little party. I have all the materials in these two shulker boxes, and we're gonna be doing a lot of armor statue work today. Let's go ahead and start off by making our table, and how we're gonna do that is we are going to put down 3 levers, like so, and we're gonna put some pistons on top of them. And there we go, we got ourselves a nice little table to work with. And it obviously needs a tablecloth, so we're gonna use some orange wool, but you'll notice that it doesn't hang over the sides, which is a little bit of a predicament. But with the power of our armor statues book, we can make a kind of skirt going around the edge of the table. We just got to give the armor stand a piece of carpet, swap it to the head, set its pose preset to attention to get rid of any rotations there, rotate the head on the x-axis, turn off its gravity, and then nudge it downward. And then we need to move it into the table, which is going to be on the positive Z axis. So we're going to move it plus Z. And there we go. We are pretty much there. We're like half a pixel off, which luckily for us, we have a custom little nudge here. Perfect. There we go. And just to make sure it's actually on the edge, what we're going to do is nudge it over to the right a little bit, which in this case is going to be -X. And there we go. Perfect. Now, the armor stand is in the way, so we're gonna have to fix that. Let's go back to styles, and we're gonna do stand visible no. And lastly, we're gonna go to utilities and lock it. There we go. Now we can't interact with it anymore, but we have a piece of tablecloth. And now I'm gonna do it for the rest of the table. Alrighty, there we go. We have a full tablecloth, and I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I don't know, it kind of looks like we just have some wool blocks that just aren't full wool blocks. I kind of like how that looks. But what is a birthday party without a cake? So we're gonna set up that next. Now, under normal circumstances, I would use the actual cake item to represent a cake on this table. However, that is usually because I can render it as a 3D cake. However, in this case, I'm not able to do that. It seems that on the global resource pack that the server has, there is a conflict with the resource packs where one allows the cake to be a 3D item, but then the other one turns it back into this 2D form, which is just not ideal. Well, I guess what we'll have to do is just wear a cake skin and destroy ourselves. Let's get ourselves a head. I missed. It would help if I actually saw where the arrow was coming from, huh? There we go. CurtisDoesADig was shot by CurtisDoesADig. And we got ourselves a cake. There we go. And we can just put that on the table. And basically what we're gonna do is we're going to set the preset to attention, get rid of all of that rotation right there. And we'll go ahead and turn off gravity for it. And we're gonna bring it down. Let's nudge it downwards until it is on the table. Now we can hide the armor stand and lock it up, and it should be good to go. Perfect, beautiful, a cake fit for a king. Next, we need to set up some chairs for our guests for the party. So we're gonna put down some rails, we're gonna put down some minecart, and we are going to surround those with some trap doors, like so. And then we put some cushions over them, just like so. And now we have some cozy seats for our guests to sit in. Very nice. Ooh, and what party is complete without some balloons? So we're gonna set up some end rods with some wool on top to act as our little balloons. And look at that, simply remarkable. Beautiful, beautiful balloons floating around our little party here. Now, every good party obviously needs cake, it needs balloons, but it also needs some sort of food. So that is what we're gonna be working on next. We're gonna be working on the food table, and we're gonna set this up pretty much the same way as our cake table friend off to the side over here, except I'm not planning on adding a tablecloth. That took way too much time to add this. It was very cool, but I don't think it's entirely necessary for this. Let's go ahead and make a set of pizzas, and I've already made a tutorial on how to do this before, but you pretty much just need 2 banners in an armor stand's hand, that has a yellow background with some brown spots, or red spots if you want a pepperoni pizza. Of course, we're gonna set it to attention, and we need to bring out each arm on the Z-axis of rotation, so it kind of looks like he's about to fly like a plane. After that, we're gonna bring it in on the X-axis so that they overlap slightly. Make sure to turn off gravity, and then we're gonna nudge it right on down to our table. And once you have it centered on the table, we're going to make it invisible, and we are going to lock it. We are going to do this 3 more times, rotating it each time until we get a full circle, or technically an octagon shape. And there we go, 1 cheese pizza. Now we're gonna do the same with our pepperoni banner over here. And immaculate, look at that beautiful pepperoni pizza. The only thing it's missing is some toppings. Let's add some of those on as well. Oh yes, beautiful, beautiful mushrooms on a pizza. Next, we're gonna make a salad on this piston right here. Oh, I'm sorry, on this table. On this table. It's not a piston. This is a table, ladies and gentlemen. And for this one, we're gonna give it a minecart, and we are going to swap it with the head, just like so. And we're gonna move it on down. Now, I'm not sure if I wanna leave it at this size or not, but we'll find out in just a second what it looks like. I think that actually might be too big for a salad bowl. Let's try it as a small armor stand, and we'll see how that looks. And already it's starting to look a little bit better, in my opinion. Oh yes, here we go. Perfect, we have ourselves a little salad bowl. Now we just need to put the salad in it. Oh boy, if this is not a salad, I don't know what is. We have a ton of green dye in here and some rose bushes to act as tomatoes. And we also have some moss carpet in here that is just filling up the rest of our salad bowl, and I think this looks really cool. Ooh, look at this. We have our lemonade and fruit punch for the guests to drink at the party. Next, let's go ahead and set up our present table, and this one's gonna have all of the different gifts that my guest may be bringing for my birthday. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some presents, which is as easy as 1, 2, and 3. Alrighty, look at that. We have 3 green presents, 2 blue presents, 2 yellow presents, a shulker box looking present, and a white present. Ooh, that's gonna make this gift table look so fantastic. Let's go ahead and put these on the table. Oh, look at that. A beautiful, beautiful gift table right here. Oh my gosh, it looks absolutely amazing. Next on my list of things to do, I want to add some candles to the cake. And here we have it. We have added all 26 candles, 1 for every year that I have been alive. Oh, and what is a party without a dessert table? Let's go ahead and set that up next. I think we're gonna do it right about here. Let's go ahead and start off with a cookie tray, which is gonna work pretty much the same way that we did the pizza, where we're gonna put 2 banners in our armor stand's hands and basically put them together side by side to make just one long banner, just like so. I have to jump so you guys can see it. And then we're gonna put it on top of our table here. And we're actually going to do this twice. So as you can see, we already have 1 underneath this armor stand, and we're gonna do it 1 more time just to complete the tray. And voila, we have 1 tray for our cookies. Now to actually set up the cookies, we have 64 of them. I doubt I can fit them all on here, but I can try to fit most of them. Tray of cookies complete with some crumbs or chocolate chips of cookies that have already been eaten. And while we're making a dessert table, we might as well add a giant bowl of ice cream, which we're gonna do with a minecart as our bowl and some snowballs as our ice cream. And there we go. We have our beautiful, beautiful ice cream with our shovel as a little spoon. I think that looks really, really cute. And last but certainly not least, we need to add 2 more tables. 1 next to our little drink dispensers and 1 next to our food table. Ooh, looky here. We have a stack of plates and a stack of napkins for our food table. I think this came out looking amazing. And now over here, we're about to do a stack of cups and one that's also been knocked over next to our drink dispensers. It looks very nice in this area. I think I have finished with the party setup. I've even added in this little box down here that has the goodie bags for my guests, and I have swapped out the red and yellow wool that was in our beverage dispensers for some red and yellow stained glass just to make it look more of a liquid. I think the red and the yellow is kind of looking like ketchup and mustard, and that's not a very delicious drink in my opinion. However, lemonade and fruit punch is the way to go, I think. Now, all that's left to do is to invite the guests to my party. So, there is 1 seat for me and 3 more seats for 3 more individuals that I am super excited to invite. These people are my best friends on the server. Oh, and by the way, these are my invitation. You're invited. Curtis Does a Dig's birthday bash. Let's go deliver them. Oh boy, it is party time. I have delivered the invitations and my guests are here. We have the beloved Curtis Jr., the wondrous chiseled stone brick, and the magnificent universal rotation wrench. Oh yes, 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 my 3 best friends on the server. There is no one on the server I'd rather spend my birthday with. My friends, help yourselves to some delicious pizza. We have pepperoni and mushroom and a cheese pizza and a salad for you vegetarians out there. And don't forget to help yourself to some lemonade or some fruit punch, courtesy of myself. Want a sweet treat after you eat? Look no further. We have some cookies and ice cream off to the side as well. And do not forget, if you have any gifts for me, please leave them on the table right over here. Oh, but don't think this party is just about me. I also have a box of goodie bags for you guys for joining me on this momentous occasion. I feel like we're missing some people. Anyways, it is time to open our presents, and ooh, look at this one right here. Which one of you is this one from? Oh, chiseled stone brick, it's from you? Thank you so much. Let's see what's inside. Oh, we have a ton of chiseled stone bricks. Yeah, thank you so much. These are most definitely gonna come in handy. Thank you. I'll truly cherish it forever. Thank you so much. Oh, and what's this? Curtis Jr., you got me a card? What does it say? Oh my goodness, Curtis Jr., I love you too, and I can't wait to spend the rest of our days together as well. Oh, and is this gift from you, Universal Rotation Wrench? We should definitely see what is inside. Oh, a sticky piston. Oh, Universal Rotation Wrench, you truly do know how to reminisce about the old times. Here, why don't we reminisce some more and rotate this sticky piston? Ah, just like old times, eh, buddy? Oh, this has been such a pleasant experience getting to share my birthday with all of you. There's truly nobody else on the server I'd rather spend my birthday with than with you 3. But on that note, thank you guys so much for participating in my birthday celebration, but it is time for me to go home. Thank you all so much for coming, and I hope to see you all next year as well. So that was a lot of fun. I had a really good time setting all that up and actually getting everything together for my birthday party. I do need to let you guys know that there is nothing wrong with the other hitchhikers. I love them all and cherish them to death. I just thought it would be funny to not invite them to this thing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and checking out my birthday episode. It was a lot of fun setting this up. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see me do more armor stand projects, because like I said, this was just a ton of great fun. It was an awesome experience setting all of this up, and I think I'm going to leave this up for the rest of the season unless push comes to shove and I have to take it down. But all in all, it was a great build. I feel like this was an amazing episode, but thank you guys for tuning in. It truly does mean a lot to me that you guys are willing to take time out of your day to support this channel by watching. If you still want to support it even further, you can always like the video, you can share it. That's actually the biggest way to support me, is actually sharing it with friends, with your family, because that's really the only way that my channel is ever going to get out there, is if somebody else shows it off too. But on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell to get notified when I upload a video. If you're not following already, please consider following me on Twitter, Instagram, and supporting me on Patreon, all at CurtisDoesADig. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.